Hey guys, Waddler-D here, back for a new update video, and Happy New Year to you all. It has certainly been a very interesting holiday. I mean, quiet for me, but I don't know what you guys have been doing. At the very least, I hope it's been going well. Uh, for the new year, I'm going to start something different, and definitely a new series that's going to get a lot of focus because, God, man, this Smash Brothers, man, Super Smash Brothers Ultimate is such a great game. It definitely has a few flaws, but at the very least, there's certainly more positive than negative to go around. And I got myself a nice setup where I can actually stream Smash Brothers and it, play it at the same time. In terms of, hey, look, there's not very much lag. That's not very common in my books because usually I have something wrong with my system, my internet, whatever. But this time it's actually working out for me for a change. So there will be streams. I'll try to have kind of like a announcement video for a stream. It's gonna have to be like maybe 30 minutes beforehand. I will definitely be focusing more on the weekdays and on the weekends. Though it would be nice to have that weekend stream once in a while, but there's that. There's definitely going to be like at least a weekly Smash montage of matches I've had that I found to be very interesting. That's going to definitely be the thing. And I might try to do something with Classic Mode too, because Classic Mode is definitely a very different beast now, and it's kind of actually sweet. Like, you have so many different routes to expect with that, and that's what makes it kind of a little bit more meaningful to do each and every character. So that's going to be kind of fun. Let's see. But yeah, that's pretty much what Smash Brothers Ultimate is going to be for me in terms of video content. Uh, for the community poll, we've had three of the four actually get votes. Turok 2 is eliminated from ever being redone for at least in the next 2 years because nobody voted for that at all. But the other ones received some pretty decent votes. Resident Evil 4 was definitely the big time winner with 50% of 24 votes. Kirby Superstar Ultra was 29% of 24 votes. And surprisingly, ActRaiser with 21%. And I mean ActRaiser 2, not the good ActRaiser, the one that everyone wants to throw something at. That surprised me, but I'm actually kind of liking that because I really want to take a good crack at it. I feel like I kind of got lucky by saying, "Oh, this thing." No, I want to go back and kick that game's ass and finally have a video or like just a video series saying, "Yes, it's done. I don't ever have to touch this game again." That is pretty much going to be a nice nail in the coffin for that. So, I think one thing that needs to start happening this year is I need to start getting back on the stream schedule. And for that, I'm going to start Kirby Star Allies this Sunday because Kirby Star Allies has had a very interesting journey from when it was released to back in November, where it basically got all its content. And that game went from being a slight disappointment to, wow, okay, this is actually a pretty good game now. That is how I felt throughout the entirety of the updates and everything. It was just like, oh my god, Nintendo, did you actually do this? No, Nintendo threw something out at first, but then they actually started putting content into it. And it's like, wow, you just put all these characters that I've always wanted to at least play or like just be in the same game at the same time. Now they have that, and they also have a harder difficulty mode kind of thing. It's really interesting how it works, but it's actually one of the more difficult modes I've ever experienced in a Kirby game. And that's, I would say that's not saying something, but at the same time, this was probably hitting close to that extra mode in the first game mark. Like, some of the bosses kicked my ass at least once, and that's saying something out of Kirby Star Allies, because that game is honestly kind of the easiest. But let's not talk about the easy. Let's talk about that game. Also, more Bloodstained Curse of the Moon videos are going to be coming along here, and I have a good idea for what's coming ahead because I was running into a bit of a block for a bit, and I was like, how do I do this part, make it interesting? And I found the way to make it interesting. Yes, indeed. So, very much looking forward to that. And yes, there will be more Arc Rise Fantasia content because I know some people are going to harass me over that if I don't. And honestly, I need to get on my, or just get on it because, I mean, I've been. It's just something that's going to have to get erased this year, at least in terms of like, you need to stop looking at the past. We know you done screwed up. It's in the past. Now let's get started on the new horse or what's happening now. So I'm going to pretty much sweep that behind my feet and say, okay, let's get going. So expect some content tomorrow for at least Arc Rise Fantasia and maybe Smash. So you guys have a great start to New Year and hopefully you're enjoying some awesome games. If not, there will be some awesome games coming up very soon this year because we already have something going on this Friday. And at the end of this month, I will say that 2019 is going to be a very fun year for video games as well as it was last year. So, whew, I am looking forward to it. So, thanks for watching. Have a great day and adios.